Hey everyone, long time no see. Recently I've used the Fuji 24mm BodyCap lens for a few times, and in this video I talk about why it's one of the best Fujifilm lenses for street photography. So first of all, what makes a good lens for street photography? Keep in mind the context here is street photography. It's not hard to agree that the lens has to be as small and light as possible, quick and silent autofocus, or if you use manual focus, it better has a distance scale. Some people like to have aperture ring and good enough image quality. Here we can see, within all these criteria, image quality is the most vague or the least quantifiable term, because for street photography, image quality is never the top priority, especially when we look at those famous street photographers in history like Cartier-Bresson, Gary Winogrand, Helen Levitt, and so on. When we look at their photos, our attention is on the content or the story of the photos, and we would not ask questions like, how many megapixels do they have? Are their lenses sharp enough? What is the dynamic range? How good is the high ISO performance? If we really want to argue, I don't think their photos are good at any of these measurements. They used old lens on film, which is worse in many aspects compared to modern digital ones. But this doesn't stop them being the classics of street photography. Based on this, let's look at this BodyCap lens. The lens is only 2 cm thick and weighs only 32 grams. On X-Pro 2 it looks very small and compact, as you can see here. It doesn't have aperture ring, but that's not a problem. It's f8 only, and it has fixed focus from 1 meter to infinity, so the lack of focus ring isn't a problem either. We often say that prime is better than zoom for street photography, because with primes you don't have to decide what focal length to use. Isn't this also the case here, that you don't need to choose where to focus, what aperture or depth of field to use? People are contradictory, and I really don't understand why street photographers don't like this lens. Here are a few photos I took using this lens. Please leave your comments below and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.